G'day, Sam. Good to see you tonight. So, I believe one of the best things I can give my students is an understanding about with what we're trying to actually accomplish here. So, rather than just sort of tell my students what to do, I can show them and help them understand so they can feel it and then start to build that. So, if we have a look at your old swing, when you go back here, you can see how your left arm is collapsing, your right elbow is disappearing behind your head, and you're not getting much wrist cock. So you're not really setting those wrists. So if I put this here, slight bend in your elbow there, and then put this up here, you see you got 121. Like you to try and achieve around sort of 90 degrees through your wrist and a relatively straight arm. So as you come down now, you can see that you're extending as you extend your left arm to regain your radius, you also extend your wrist angle. So by the time you come down here, your left wrist is already straight. So you've lost all your leverage. So then now you're just pushing the club underneath, so you're scooping. We see the efficiency of impact quite low. We don't see a big separation from the club head to the ball here. And everything's bent when you get below your left shoulder. So that left wrist bent when you get under your left shoulder. So I mentioned the law of the flail, which is just the left wrist levers. So if we go back and turn wide, and then as we transition, our weight will come down more narrow and set that left wrist angle more on the way down. So you can see your left arm never broke down here. Maintain the radius of your swing. You're learning. We transition and let the club come down narrower on the way down. So we let the wrist set all the way down through the bottom, and you're just gradually doing it here and building and feeling. And so now when you come into the golf ball, the hands are delivered a lot more in front. So you lag the club into the golf ball and you're now making a descending blow on the ball. So we can see here when your hands get below your shoulder, if I draw a straight line down through here, wrong one, that one, and then a straight line down through here, nice straight line. Ball takes off the face a lot more efficiently in the slower swing, jumping off the face and separating from the face better. And then as we keep going, you can see that you've got a bent left wrist on the one on the left, and as you come through, you just extend and roll it over. So now I can see your fingers underneath the handle on the other side. So if I bring up Tiger Woods, come back to the start here, get rid of this. If I take Tiger Woods back, you see him turning his hips but stretching his arms, going back nice and wide, building a good turn. So if I take him back just to here, and then take you to roughly the same spot, so by going back wide and not really just picking the club up or pulling it behind, that looks pretty similar there. Tiger goes up the top, faffs about a bit to build his leverage in his left arm, transitions forwards and the club comes down narrow, so he's set his left wrist angle all the way down. We're just getting you to do it here for now, letting it come down narrower. So that's closer there. Tiger's just shifted his weight a bit more forward. You just don't have the momentum while you're learning it yet. So he drives the club down on the golf ball. You drive the club down on the golf ball. So now that's a lot similar now to Tiger. Well done. Take Tiger under his left shoulder. Take you under your left shoulder. Looks similar again. And then come through to follow through. And then come through to follow through. So all looking very, very similar now. You're starting to gain an awareness of what good players do and how the swing, potentially could work better for you. And if it starts marrying up with looking like what Tiger's doing, it's not a bad thing. Take your time, just keep building that. So you can slowly speed it up, keep the sequencing, exaggerate the lag moves. Nothing wrong with that at this stage. But yeah, learning how to swing better and just breaking it down and doing it nice and slow isn't a bad thing. It's actually a good way to learn it. But yeah, just lots of drills at home, lots of rehearsals at home, and then letting the golf ball get in the way of that slow swing. You just saw that ball come off the face quite fast with the club head speed, so quite efficiently. Sam, that was friggin' awesome, mate. Well done. Very pleased with it. Just keep drilling that. See if you can just start to build it. And look, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be, a little bit less like your old swing and a little bit more like a good swing with some lag in there and good leverage. Anyway, I look forward to seeing your progress in a week or two. Well done.